Do you feel the vibes?
GNT back at it one more time, episode 60. And man, we have a lot to talk about when it comes to this NFL season, week 2. And you saw the title, NFL week 2 disasters. Yeah, let's get into it. Hey, welcome back, people. Hey, we in for a fantastic episode. We do got a lot of stuff to kind of go over. Sorry for our tardiness, because of course we can never start exactly at 8:05 like we say, but we're trying. We're getting better. But without any more delay, let's go ahead and show off the panel. Bird Gang in the building.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Bird Gang. You already know. Hey, look, we weren't tardy. We were just waiting for the group to get it together so they could join us. So let's get it.
How about that? Tone the promoter.
Yizzo. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of GNT Sports, episode 60. And that's the same amount of points Kobe scored on his last game, man. Let's get it, y'all.
How about it? Your panel for the night. Hey, everyone that's on here, if you have not yet, and I think you have, if you want to hear this early, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Like and follow us on Instagram. Do all those things right now. How about this? Tell your mama to go ahead and do those things, right? And then tell your mama's mama to go ahead and do those things, because we need those things done. So, so as I look into your eyes, like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, we still be done. All right, so look. Hey, they're not cross-eyed, Tone. But it's in between 8 and 9, so we cool. It's 9:30.
Yeah, when we start to close out the show, I ain't gonna pull these joints up.
Simon's on Instagram already. Thank you for showing up. Taya, first lady in the building.
What it do?
Welcome back, my dear.
What's going on?
She's on the show and not even on the show. I love Taya.
Right.
Appreciate you, Ma. Seriously. All right, so look, there's an amazing event that happened this past Saturday. Before we go ahead and get into what happened on this disastrous weekend, when it comes to the NFL, it was some marvelous things that actually happened as well. Joel was part of something that's dear to us, and Joel, you can go ahead and take it from here and go ahead and tell us everything that happened that weekend.
Now, first and foremost, it wasn't me. It was GNT in the building. Like,
how about it?
Anytime one of us pull up, if all of us can't be there, if Tone's representing us, I'm representing us, Larry's representing us. I mean, they had some things that they didn't allow them to be there, but we were in there. And yeah, man, I mean, shout out to everyone that showed up and performed that night. Obviously, we were there for Juan Marrero, the boxer that we promote from GNT Sportstalk. Also, that evening, Dimensions Sports Lounge also sponsored Juan for that evening. And look, Juan was victorious. 4 rounds, 4 zip shutout, unanimous decisions by every single ref, same score. He dominated. The one thing that I liked about the fight was that the guy clearly wasn't trying to get into trouble and was literally fighting to not get knocked out. And he was doing a couple different things. Juan, stood composed, throughout the whole fight. He was downloading him. I think one more round, maybe 2 at the most, he would have got him out of there with a knockout because it was starting to get real serious in that 4th round. But shout out to Juan, his team from Pivot Boxing and the 2300 Arena. It was rocking, man. And all those guys that were there, man, salute to you guys, man, because you guys the true warriors. And, I know what you guys go through on a daily basis to make that day happen. And some prevail and some fall short. But, I mean, for those that fell short, I mean, don't give up on your dream and your aspirations of being a pro boxer and continue on your journey. But great, great, great night. And then also that night, after the fight, it was the official after party at Dimensions for Juan, being sponsored by Dimensions. And man, they rolled out the red carpet for him. They had the VIP room. I was a part of that. Tone met up with us there. And a lot of people from the fight showed up there after the fight. And I mean, they had the fight, Garcia and all that as well. So it was definitely a great, great, great night. But shout out to Juan.
Just real quick. Sorry, Miss Jackson. I see you on Instagram. Thank you for always being there for us. We appreciate you, Ma.
Sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real.
Never meant to make you go
I apologize. I'm truthfully sorry. Yeah, what's up, Miss Jackson?
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
You guys indirectly told him your age by knowing that.
I ain't young, so it's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I ain't no pup either, so you know what I mean. It's cool. Stopping with the big dogs.
Oh, what's going on?
What you shocked about, man?
And get it together, Larry.
Yeah, you see me? You see me? I'm just messing stuff up.
You seen something, man? A report came up? Like,
no. Just everything just started falling apart here. These controlling these 1s and 2s is dangerous, man. I start touching buttons and stuff and pause, and all of a sudden stuff start going wacky. My bad.
Right.
Okay, I'm trying to get Instagram back up so I can see everything that's going on. But nonetheless, I know we do have a video here real quick. Just something that was put together when it comes to Juan's night. So here we go. Not long. Pause. That's right after he won. Yo, my man's fit was crazy, bro.
Yeah. I mean, the fit, dude, the whole night was cool because I felt like this fight really challenged him to kind of do something different than he normally does. And you see like the progression of his training and him being very patient. It was like good to see. Like
right after
typically, like when you see things that aren't going your way. Oh, that thing was delayed, bro. I'm like, you viewing it? My bad. So yeah, so that night, like it put things into perspective for me. Like you could tell he developing and really not trying to force things. That was like the most impressive thing from my point of view. And then the fit definitely was crazy. I mean, anytime you got that GNT logo on you, I mean, of course. But nah, all together that the fit came together well. Dimensions had their logo on their trunks as well. And man, it was a good night. It was a great night. So definitely.
What a great partnership Dimensions has become for us, man.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, shouts out to Dimension Sports Bar, man. Ever since we, start partnering with them, rubber shoulders with them, going down there, man, showing face, building that relationship. It's a good thing, man. Like Joe said, I met up with them, got out the crib, met up with them, to go to that after party. And I had the GNT, boxing shirt on and walking through the door, they seen the shirt and was like, oh, yeah, what's going on, man? Come on right over here, man. Y'all set up over here. Just walk through the gate, this and that, move aside. Like, so like Joe said, man, they really pulled out that red carpet, for Juan and us, man, at GNT. And you really putting a stamp on these things, man. Like you said, getting out here, man, networking with these people, rubbing shoulders. You know what I mean? Growing businesses together, man. That's what we That's what we here to do, man. You know what I mean? It ain't just about us. You know what I'm saying? We all know one hand wash the other, man. And why not just build partnerships with people? You know what I'm saying? And we all shine, man. We all eat. We all get the publicity. You know what I mean? Let's all work together, man. Like, you know what I mean? We got into the thing with sponsoring wine. You know what I mean? And like you said, the fit looked great, man. I seen them pictures, seen that GNT on them trunks. I was like, oh my God, sick. You know what I mean? Like I said, you know what I mean? Yeah, we making it, man. Like we doing what we need to do, man. And you know what I mean? Like you said, the night was cool. You know what I mean? We got to see, the fights in there. Dimensions was rocking. It was packed. You know what I mean? And like Joe said, we sitting right there in the middle, or not even in the middle, in the front. You know what I'm saying? The VIP, they open up. You know what I mean? The borders again. We looking right out at the rest of the club. You know what I'm saying? That joint was rocking, man. And to get to talk to Juan after the fight. You know what I mean? And I asked him. You know what I mean? I said, this guy was worth a match. He was like, oh yeah, he definitely came to Rumble. He was just like getting his props. You know what I mean? And like, to Joel, like what Joel said, he said, yeah, one more round, I'd have got him out of there. You know what I mean? So shouts out, congratulations, Juan, man. Thank you for just representing yourself, your family, your brand, what you stand for. You know what I mean? You putting that work in, man, and it's showing. You know what I mean? And we just appreciate you, for allowing us to sponsor you, man, you know what I'm saying, and back you and, really, ride that the Juan Marrero train, man, because, you know what I mean, you from the city, bro. So I'm biased with that, you know what I mean, on certain, levels. And I want to see you grow, bro, and, make it work, man. So, like, again, man, shouts out to Juan, man, GNT Sports, y'all. Let's get it, man.
Juan the One Marrero. I mean, look, I was so upset that I could not make it. Obviously, family things is family things, but to hear that he was victorious right away, that's all we was aiming for. But that's a really good segue because Juan was extremely victorious.
Wait.
Oh,
Drop that breaking news. Don't you got the headline, the breaking news?
I do. Give me a second.
All right, cool. All right, so while he cues that up, breaking news heard earlier today, October 12th. If you didn't catch Juan in action, he's actually going to be on the Danny Garcia boxing card that he's putting together with his boxers, and Juan's fighting that night. So if you didn't get a chance to meet him or see him at Dimensions or see him live in action, those tickets will be dropping very soon. They're super reasonable for the seat that you get, for the arena is at. I mean, and obviously there's a lot more talent on the card as well for you to go out and check out. But obviously you already know GNT is going to be in the building. So hopefully you join us. But October 12th, Juan will be fighting again on the Danny Garcia boxing card that he's putting together.
That's that.
That's crazy because like when I was talking to him, he told me that, and I told you the other day, Els, and you know what was crazy? I was going to say that just before I stopped talking, and I didn't know you was going to drop the breaking news. You know what I'm saying? Like when the next time to catch him in action, man. But yeah, definitely October 12th, bro. Yeah, he got that in the books already.
So there you go. October 12th, Juan the One Marrero. Another fight. And I'm claiming now another victory. Sorry to whomever that he's going to fight. Forgive me. I'm sorry. You just happen to be a pebble in the road that's heading down to stardom. So sorry in advance. That's okay. Just kiss your baby because you won't be able to after the fight for a couple days. But it's okay. So
7-0. Here we go.
Absolutely. So just in case to my Instagram folks, I'm sorry. I can't see what your guys are putting in and what your guys are saying for me to go ahead and highlight it because unfortunately my computer kind of went to Instagram. So I apologize for that. I'm apologizing, bro.
No, bro, you said something crazy. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
Did he say put it in?
Really? Oh, yo, okay. First off, hold on. I'm gonna clear this up because I don't like when people that I call my boys go against me. I don't like it. Will, really?
Come on, tech guys. See, look, Will, chill. Will said, chill, cat.
Really, Will?
Yo.
You're supposed to have my back, bro. I mean, I understand these two don't. You know, they want to go ahead and mess with me. But, yo, Will, you're supposed to have my back, bro. Like, what happened to us?
Come on, yeah, no, he's saying you're supposed to be the tech guy,
Yo.
man. How you fumbling the rock, man? You the tech guy.
Yo. All right.
It don't
moving
happen
on.
often. It don't happen often. I got
Yeah,
it. No, look, it's not. Look, Will, it's not like like I'm Tone, and I call this girl Jack after I got in trouble and I call her Miss Jackson. Will, it's not that type of situation. I can make a mistake every once in a while. That's okay. I don't make many. It's okay. Ain't that right, Tone? Oh, Ty, are you too?
I was about to say, didn't they give you GOAT status? Yeah, they gave you GOAT status on the tech.
Here comes
He
the
was like,
snowball effect.
Thank you, y'all. Thank you. So the tech guy, I guess you're not allowed to fumble, bro. You're not allowed. Clearly, ghosts don't fumble, man.
My bad.
He said, "My bad, cat."
Yo.
And there, Miss Jackson.
Look at
Right
Miss
there.
Jackson.
There you go. There's Miss Jackson right there. She's
Yeah,
laughing at
hey,
the
I know.
because she knows.
No, Jackie, who messed that up? Jack, answer who messed that up first? It was Cat. Cat messed that up. I was just reiterating, you know what I mean, what you said. I was just making sure you knew what you said. But you was the first guy, see, supposed to be. So he's supposed to be the GOAT. Oh, I guess you're not, bro. Yeah, they strip you of your title, bro.
MG.
Never lost it.
So Cap like LeBron. Some people consider you to go, but
yo. So the next,
my bad, Cap.
The next debate, you got to be on LeBron's side, bro.
Yo, Will really gonna cook him. Yo, Will really gonna cook you.
Yo, y'all really like Jordan never lost the game ever. This is not the finals.
Hey,
this is preseason, bro.
No, anytime we do this show is the finals, bro. Anytime we undefeated. Let's go.
No, I promise you, I was on point when we was at Dimensions. Don't do that. That was the finals.
Yo, you having a Dallas Maverick series again?
Tone, you call me Jack. Listen here, Jack. That's messed up, bro.
I'm gonna go back. I'm going back.
Thank you, Jack. Thank you.
No, I'm going back. I'm going back.
On this
I'm going back to the archives. You called it Jack first, bro.
I did not.
I'm going back. I'm going back to the archives. It will be up tonight. It will be up tonight in the story.
That was kind of crazy too, Tone. That was a crazy pause moment. Okay, but not the case. You already put up, Pauls, that video already with you calling her Jack.
Oh, man.
Look, you're so bad right now. You muted yourself. I don't know what you did.
No, I knew I muted myself. I knew that.
Yo.
Make no daggone sense, man. Here we go. Here's the
answer. Let's move on, Captain LeBron. Let's go.
Said nope, he didn't. She has, sir. Sorry, Tone. How does it feel? Yeah.
Hey, at least I ain't get stripped of the GOAT status though. The GOAT status.
You went from MJ. You went from MJ to LeBron.
All right, something that kind of just hit the airways was something that I just got finalized, and I didn't even know. So I actually stopped Joel from talking earlier, so I can hear kind of like this breaking news of what's going on. What's going on with the Sixers Stadium, bro?
I mean, it finally got approved. It's going to be downtown, Center City, in Chinatown. The mayor got on today. It was all over on platforms and stuff like that. But I really don't even understand how it was even on the table for them to move the jersey. Like, come on, bro. Like
Mhm.
it just was never going to work. But I know Tune got a lot to say about that. But yeah, that dropped today. And also in basketball news, I mean, Woj is pursuing other opportunities and is retiring from ESPN. So no more Woj bombs from that standpoint. So
Oh
I mean,
wow.
to me, he's one of the best to ever do it.
Yeah.
And you know, he I think he's actually gonna be part of his college that he used to attend, and he's like a general manager or something. So he's pursuing something that's near and dear to his heart, since that was where he went to school and stuff like that. Is what I've heard. So I don't know the specifics around that, but definitely we gonna miss him from that standpoint. But
Yep.
yeah, I'm just excited they figured out a way to keep the Sixers here and not even. I don't even know even why that was even brought up because it would have just been silly. But I know Tone got something to say about that. So
Yeah, because I damn sure wouldn't have been traveling no damn Jersey to go watch some football. Like,
Yeah, I feel you.
but yeah, because all the come on, man, all the fan bases here, man.
Kind of crazy.
That organization, just been here. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, no reason to send that over there. And I think a real reason why they was considering maybe jerseys, probably because it's like what I seen a comment that Ty made that Chinese folks down there, man, they pissed off, man. They don't want their community and their what I mean, their businesses to go down, obviously, because that's what's gonna have to happen for that stadium to be built. You know what I mean? So that right there probably was a halt in it, you know what I'm saying? But of course the mayor, you know what I mean, trump that and they're going to obviously like keep the organization here. You know what I'm saying? Be there, Chinatown, and I don't know if y'all seen that's that story I put up of the Rock when he was when he was in wrestling, and he's like, oh, the Rock can say it in Chinese, but like the video says like how the people in Asia. How the mayor told the Asian people, like, you know what I'm saying, that they was gonna build a stadium down there, yo. He said some ching chong ding dong. Yo, it was just funny, man. But yeah, yo, just like this Trump, the Chinese people, man, and yeah, like well, yeah, man, for the streets, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we wasn't trying to travel over no Jersey, man, to go represent this team, you know what I'm saying? So good thing that they stay here in Philly, you know what I mean? So the rest can go on the history of this team, you know what I mean, to stay here in the city, and you know what I mean. We just gonna do some good things. So. Shouts out to the mayor for keeping this organization here in the Philly. What would it been called? The New Jersey 76ers? Like,
That probably still. I mean, look, that's
how you gonna
just
be?
like the Giants. The Giants is in Rutherford, New Jersey, but yeah, they're still the New York Giants. I'm sure they still would have been the Philadelphia Sixers, but
Yeah,
what I mean,
in Jersey though.
it would have been the Nets again. That's all.
Yeah, right. Oh no, man. No.
nah,
Yeah, right.
that
The
worked
New
out.
Jersey Nets.
But here's okay. I understand. Uh, from my point of view, one of the worst things ever is having to drive to a stadium. What I mean, having to go through all that traffic, all that, and like everything just to get there. What I mean? And then the fight to get out is going to take you like an hour to get out of the stadium and out in all that traffic. It's going to be crazy because if it's going to be right there where the gallery is or the fashion district, doing my quotations, you have the L, the sub, the trolleys, you have Paco, you have regional rails, you have all those different ways of getting to the same exact point. It it only made sense.
Mm.
What I mean, to go and have it there. Not to mention they're talking about thousands of jobs is going to be created by that one location. And I mean, I don't know when the last time y'all guys went to a mall. It's been a while for me. Thank you, Amazon. But I don't know last time you've been to a mall. Like I went to the Chamonix just to go to a movie, but I happened to just walk because I got there early. It was a ghost town, an absolute ghost town. So there's no activity going on like that when it comes to shopping in any kind of mall. So the fashion district was just dead. I mean, I only go there just for the Nike store. I literally go to the fashion district. I walk in the Nike store which is right next to the exit, and then I walk right back out. I don't walk that mall. I don't think I walked that mall since I was in my 20s. so
Yeah.
so no, that business is officially gone. So to have all of that, to have all that area with all the, like I said, the transportation of getting there, I mean, it does make sense. And look, I feel sorry for, the Chinatown community. They're going to have to go through all that construction and everything. But last I remember, it's not in Chinatown. It's just next to it. The gallery is next to Chinatown. It's not in Chinatown. So I'm sure they didn't want all that, destruction and stuff around their area. But they're still going to have Chinatown. I didn't understand that, that problem.
Yeah, man. It's like I see, like Ty saying, like, yo, I ain't gonna. Yeah, traffic is gonna be a lot crazier because think about it, traffic is crazy as it is
Yeah.
now. We just go downtown on a regular business day. So when they play and the games is going on, man, people trying to get down there, it's gonna be crazy. And then think about it, where are people going to really park? Are they going to is it going to be a parking lot next to the
Yeah.
stadium like how it is in South Philly? Like, there's going to be a lot of man. There's going to be a lot of traffic down that joint, man. I even believe like public transportation probably going to be packed out because you think about it, the L, what I mean, is obviously what runs on Market. You could catch the Broad Street, John, but that's the what eighth and what's that? The eighth and North Show or eighth and Spruce? Where do that
Yeah.
go? Eighth, I forget what that 8th Street. And
Yeah.
people probably walk from there, but then that train gonna be crowded. So yeah, it's gonna be packed. It's gonna be mad. It's gonna be packed house down that joint
They
for
can have
sure.
express ones though. I mean, if they can make it work for, like for the sub, for example, to have both like the Eagles games and the Phillies games sometimes be at the same exact time, and they make that work with the sub. What I mean? They can make everything else work. Not to mention, once again, regional rail is right there. What I mean? The regional rail is right there. That you can literally get off, inside the fashion district and be right there. So regional rail is all right there too. And every single regional rail train goes there. What I mean? That's like literally that's like the center hub. And it's funny because if y'all remember last week when we was on, it was 9/11. And one of my biggest fears, like if we was going to be attacked in Philly, was like the gallery was going to be like the place to do it because it's down center city and that's literally the center hub of every single bit of transportation that's there. What I mean? So if you would did something there, you would literally destroy the sub, the L, the regional rails, everything would have just been like literally the city would have been shut down because no trains be able to run through. That was my fear. Now I'm going to take that fear and twist it up when it comes to a positive. Everything be able to go there. What I mean? So the people, especially the people out there in the burbs that don't want to drive downtown to Center City, but they want to see the Sixers, now they have a way to go. Appreciate your time.
Right, and you already have like a lot of parking garages. Obviously, is going to be a gold mine for them, where they're going to be raising the prices and stuff like that. But logistically, like I think everybody forgets. I mean, I don't know if you guys had opportunity, but I recently had opportunity like a few years ago to go to MSG and watch the Sixers play the Knicks, and literally the heart of Manhattan. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just go down there and it's like parking garages, everyone's walking or commuting. You know what I mean? And obviously, I drove there, but I mean, if they could figure it out, we'll be able to figure it out. I feel like New York is a lot more congested, and like Larry just pointed out, you have all those logistics capabilities of whether it's train, bus, whatever. You know what I mean? So I think it will work. And, it is sad for some of the business that are going to be impacted by it, but I'm sure someone that wants to do something around there, if they're really pressed on, business, that their property value is going to go up so they can, figure out another alternative. I know there's probably history or something like that involved. So sentimental value and stuff, but I mean, some tough decisions had to be made. So, but hopefully everybody comes out of it on the positive and winning side.
Yeah, I see that point. I see that point, Ty. Me, yeah. Most teams are downtown. Yeah, Boston. When I was out there, they team downtown.
Yeah.
The Red Sox. Yeah, like like a lot of teams. Yeah, it's definitely downtown. So maybe they just transitioned into that. You know what I mean? To that flow of things. You know what I mean? How teams got their teams downtown. So yeah, for sure, it's gonna work.
But you know what? I think, once again, the Chinatown community, sorry that this didn't turn out the way that y'all guys wanted it to. But if you really think about it, y'all guys should be happy that it's the Sixers that got that spot and not the Eagles. Because the Eagles would have took everything. They wanted they wanted Chinatown. They didn't want the gallery. They wanted Chinatown. And they would have definitely wiped out absolutely everything. At least the Sixers, their building is not, it's going to be massive, but it's not going to be as massive as like what the Eagle Stadium would have been. So I mean, there you go. Just saying. Philly was the only city. Yep. For all the teams together. I mean, yeah, because they're always right there. I get it. But and no, maybe y'all guys have this answer for me. I know Snyder was the one that had the power to have both the Phillies. I'm sorry, forgive me, the Flyers and the Sixers together all in that one. In that one stadium. What happened for them to have them separate from each other now?
I mean, I heard it was just the revenue because everything they had to split. So say you have I don't know exactly how the split worked or whatever, but I think it was more of that where, you know what I mean, you can't do what you want in your own stadium because you have to work around schedules with, you know, Flyers. You know what I mean? So I think that was a huge part of it, just from the financial standpoint of, profits and what, being handcuffed on what they could really do with the stadium. So I think that was the main thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because I was sitting here thinking, like how positive it would be for the Sixers, for example, and now the Flyers. Like, how many times like their schedule had to be all twisted up. They have to have home, away games because of the fact that the Flyers are now, at home and they always, or they have. Remember they like when what is it? Something on Disney on Ice coming town like in like December or something like that, and like everything is shut down when it comes to Wells Fargo, and like literally you don't have any games at home for like 13 or 14 straight games because Disney on Ice. They don't got to worry about that after this. There's no restrictions, and you can have like big venues, and like who don't want to come in. Like you can see Kevin Hart want to come in and just like have a whole entire show just right there. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, and the lease is up on 2031. That's when the new stadium is due to be completed before the lease is done. I mean, I pulled up all the reasons. Obviously, the ownership with the money part, they're able to do their own events. So they'll be obviously is when they're not in use, they'll be able to do that and get that revenue from it as well. Obviously they got a couple other things with community, location, and then there's obviously a bunch of tax incentives that the city can get as well. So
Makes sense. Sorry about that. I'm just organizing.
cat fumbling today.
No. I'm not fumbling this time. Not fumbling. Not fumbling at all. We good.
Dang.
I didn't like the fact that I was looking like I'm looking down the whole entire time. I'm good.
Yeah, he like 3 for 21 from the field tonight. Man, he having an off night, man. You gotta regroup. Yo, we got it. We got it, man. We got it, man. We got you.
It's okay. I got the camera.
This is the game you just pass the ball. Pass the ball and play defense. Don't worry about scoring.
No problem. But you know what? Speaking of passing the ball and somebody that that fumbled that catch, but before we get into all this, just in case, Just in case. Wait, it's not until 2031. Man, Chinese folks gotta relax.
You still gotta relax.
They got a building. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of stuff getting knocked down to accommodate this stadium, but
Yeah, Cat, what's
it's gonna
happening
be
here?
crazy down there.
Yo, what you drinking before the before the show, bro?
Okay, hold on. Not funny.
he MJ on the Wizards. Yo, Mike on the Wizards. He did play 82 games the last year, so at least
Yes,
you know we got you every week. You know what I'm saying? But we don't know what kind of performance he.
Hey, Cat, you better get your shit together, boy.
Yo, Joel was waiting all day that you finally used.
Yo, you ain't lying, bro.
Oh man, okay. So speaking of fumbling, because I don't think I'm fumbling that bad today. But speaking of fumbling, or just not catching the ball, Joel, we got to talk about this now. This week 2.
I mean,
we got to get into it, bro. And Tone, I understand what your name is because I get it. You like that 4419. You're not funny either, Tone. But
listen, I incorporated both of us in my name. That's all, bro.
I
was like how we should have won the game. We fumbled, lost by 1 point. Your team gets blown out, and you like, oh, the Eagles, like he was like instantly trying to take that spotlight and like, yo,
yep,
go over here, like y'all lose, like y'all lost. I'm like, yo, Tone, you way too hype, bro. Your team got their ass whooped.
No, but you know where it came from.
You guys never had a chance. They scored every single time they had the ball. Like what?
Right,
like,
but
bro,
when we start measuring wins and losses, like it's still
I'm just
a loss,
saying,
right?
you guys had CeeDee Lamb. Like we were missing our top receiver. I guarantee you, AJ Brown's there. It wouldn't even been close, but I mean, all of a sudden they decided to Covey featured receiver. I'm like, what are they doing? I can't believe this again.
I can't relive this.
Can't relive this. Yeah, she was.
Solar Kirk came through.
Yeah, Solar Kirk. He was like, he had a charged battery that last drive. He said, "Listen, I don't need no solar."
Listen, it was crazy, man.
That's because
it's crazy because like
Ty. So Ty gave you some work, Tone.
Yo, everybody did, bro. That's already know. Like, who was making posts on Sunday? I'm like, yo, y'all still gotta play, yo. Y'all still gotta play. Like, it's a great Monday morning. The Cowboys and the 49ers lost. I'm like, oh, y'all playing the Falcons, Solar Kirk. So it's just a short victory, huh? Okay.
Right.
That's why I was doing what I was doing as far as, what I'm saying, the smoke that I was bringing, because I'm like, yo, y'all are grinding me up, and I'm like, y'all still didn't win. Y'all play yet. I'm like, at least if y'all won, I'm saying, yeah, have fun with this whole week into the next game. But nah, they just want to go crazy. Okay, all right.
I think the best part about this week is that we're gonna be playing the team that y'all played last week, so we're gonna have a good game to compare both teams.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean, like that'll be fire. But I mean, as far as the game goes, man, I mean, we were on the group chat. Like I feel as though that was the right play call. Everyone's like, "Oh, you should have ran the ball. Should have ran the ball." Like, what the hell do you think? The Atlanta Falcons were playing the run. So obviously, it was the right play call. It was the right two players involved in the play. The only thing that didn't happen was the execution of Saquon catching the ball. Definitely a catchable ball. Like, I mean, it couldn't have gotten better than that. And then knowing the facts of how everything played out, like even further more like solidifies that was the best call, because whether or not we would have ran the ball and they would have stopped us, we would have killed the time. They took 2 plays to make it downfield. So whether they had 30 seconds or not, like they would have they were capable, and that's exactly what they did. They actually left too much damn time and
Yep.
gave us the ball back. But we should have never been in that situation. And like I was saying during our group chat, like anytime you have the ability to end the game by taking a knee in victory formation, that's what you do. As a coach, like you want to put, the ball in the best player's hands. So that's Jalen Hurts and Saquon, because AJ Brown was out the game, obviously, for the whole game. So those are the top 2 players on the team. So you involve the best 2 players, just like you would in basketball. The top shooters getting the ball, you drawing up the play for them to win the game and end the game in victory formation. Not the play like, all right, we're going to just run off the clock, and stuff like that. Because obviously, 3rd and short, the defense is like, they got to be running, and they called the perfect play. They just didn't execute.
And yeah, all the trash talking and stuff like that. I heard the opposite of it too, Tone. And your video, I meant to actually like copy that and put that on here. Because you pissed me off, bro. With your Stephen A. Smith video, like type video.
What video? What you talking about?
When we lost and you was ah.
Yeah, okay. What's wrong with that? Fuck is wrong with that? You should have won. What's wrong with that? You know what I'm saying? That's what's funny about like all of this, yo. Like obviously I'm probably I mean I ain't gonna say I'm the most boisterous, but you know what I'm saying, maybe I pump my chest, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more vibrant than the average Cowboys fan. You know what I'm saying? So of course when we lose, you know what I'm saying, everybody coming for, me. You know what I mean? So when I shoot back, I'm unloading the clip. Like you know what I'm saying? I hold no punches. I don't care how you feel, you know what I'm saying? I don't care what the score was. Like I'm gonna bring, you know what I'm saying, what I bring. If we win or lose. And like I said, everybody was coming at me, you know what I'm saying, the day before. Like I'm just like, okay, all right. And then the way y'all lost, I was just like, this is fitting. Y'all got your hearts ripped out. Like I was like, they mad as shit. And we was at the bar. I was at the bar. Keith was in the building. I was with Keith. You know what I'm saying? He was in the building. He was like, yo, don't bring that Cowboys mojo up in here. You know what I'm saying? Bring all the attention on, me and James, we was in the building, you know what I'm saying? And they doing that Eagles song and all this and that. But man, that last drive, yo, and then when Jalen threw that pick, oh my God, I was running through that bar, yo. I said, y'all saw this shit. I thought Kirk Cousins wasn't going to do it. He stepped back, boo, 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 boo. And then, you know what I'm saying, boy, Jalen, man, I don't know what happened to him, bro, but he's digressed a little bit, man. And he just threw that shit up. Like, here you go. Like, boy, wasn't even open. He just threw that shit to the sidelines. So I'm just like, I don't know about dude, yo.
So the two comments that just popped up, 3. Yeah. Can take Saquon out of New York, but can't take New York out of Saquon.
Where was that comment last week?
Yeah.
Where was that comment last week?
And I remember, Mr. Seattle fan, when you want Saquon right now, isn't Walker hurt?
Again?
I digress. Taya, your team lost by 25, sir.
It was the Alvin Kamara show in Dallas. Four studies, bro. Four studies. You couldn't stop one man.
What's our record? What's our record?
The same as us.
Okay, all right. So okay. What are we talking about here? We got smacked, we got bombed, we got embarrassed. Yes, but y'all lost just as well as we lost. By 1 point of 25, it's still a loss. What are we talking about?
That makes you feel better. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
That's y'all trying to make yourselves feel better. Y'all trying to make
Listen,
yourselves feel better.
I actually, honestly, I was thinking about it. I actually like the fact in the fashion that we lost because it's going to answer a lot of questions for me. And what I mean by that, last year we went on a crazy losing streak, and we really didn't like know what this team. They didn't have no damn identity. They didn't know what they were doing. Everybody was questioning the coaching ability, the players, every single thing. And last week's loss, I feel like it came at the right time due to the fact that you going in playing the hottest team right now in the NFL because for 2 consecutive weeks, New Orleans been on fire.
Yep.
And they really got like they know they lost that game collectively, some coaching, but a lot of it had to do with execution. And granted, the travel from Brazil and all that stuff, blah, 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 whatever. But I feel as though that game really, because like you had Darius Slay, oh, this one's on me because he gave up the touchdown. You have a lot of players like really taking the self accountability. So I feel like this week's game is going to be tough for them because they got to go to New Orleans. New Orleans is hot. They're playing at New Orleans. And man, like I feel as though we really going to find out if this team is for real, if they're a contender, or we're going to have a lot of questions to ask. The only issue that I have right now for the team is that we do not have any type of pass rushing presence on this team. And that needs to get addressed immediately. Whether if it's a coaching scheme or play scheme from the defensive side, or blitzing more, or figuring out something else, or figuring out a damn way to go and get a playmaker on defense ASAP, because it's the most glaring problem right now on the team. The linebackers actually been playing okay. The defensive backs are okay, but that D-line is not getting any type of pressure. That's the only question mark I got right as of right now. But this week we gonna find out, man. I mean, they know they lost a game that they should have won, and how it happened, it's puzzling. But look, man, they better figure it out. You know what I mean? Because we gonna see real quick what's going on.
And two comments in a row. We need to get Hassan Reddick. Right.
Yeah, then they said they still look for that ball. What's his name? Bryce Huff? Like, did he even show up yet? They said like,
bro, he didn't show up on the stat line. No tackles, nothing.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
They definitely missing Reddick for sure.
Absolutely.
They paid Sweat,
got tying up.
traded.
D-boy, what's happening, bro?
Yo, what's going on,
Yo,
man?
what's up? What's up?
Okay, hold on. How the Jets hit a scam on us if he ain't playing over there? Shouldn't it be the other way around? Maybe we ran a scam on them and they don't have the player that they want, and we still got a draft pick.
He's talking about the Huff trade because we traded for Huff.
No, we didn't.
Yeah,
we signed him. No, we didn't.
No, we traded for him.
No, we signed him. No, we just signed him. No, we just signed him. He just stunk. As we said before, stank. Huff sucks.
So what, he had a lightning in a bottle year last year or something? Like that was just it?
It was either that, but I mean, I'm not a genius or anything, but I will go back and look at the defensive play calls that the Jets were calling that made this young man thrive in the defense that he was in. If he's the top player on defense, obviously you got Slay and then him. That's the only two people that I feel like have that status of supposedly being the playmakers. So it's like you got to cater your damn defense to his strengths. And whatever was working in the in the Jets, you need to figure out a way to implement that on this damn team because you paying him the most and the DBs got to do what they need to do in the back end. But I mean, shit, like that's what I would be doing. Vic Fangio defense, not like, bro, you need to coach your players and coach them up to their ability. And if that scheme doesn't work for them, you need to switch it up because every single damn game is freaking important at this point, man. And that was a game that I mean, Atlanta, that NFC South is a lot better than a lot of people thought coming into the season. I don't know who's going to come out the NFC South, but I mean that these games like that can be playoff implications as far as the standings go, whether you're going to get a home game or not. So I mean, they like D-Boy said, they need to tighten up ASAP.
Yo, end up being that if y'all guys remember, like last year, Huff was primarily like a second and third down pass rusher. Like he didn't play every single down. So when he went in just on the strength of he was just going to be a pass rusher. But he wasn't burning a whole lot of energy throughout the whole entire time, like every single game. You know, like he was just there for certain plays. So now he goes from that to he's an every down edge. And he already looked tired. Or he's slipping all over the daggone place. Like I saw him slipping a lot in the Brazil game, but everybody was slipping around in that game. But like you see him slipping around last week, and I know the field was better. So I don't know. We don't hire the right people. 3 different coordinators in 3 seasons is insane. I can't blame Vic yet. If the talent isn't there on the edges, I worry. You know what I mean? I do worry. I hope the Eagles get it together and actually beat the Saints because Carr looking like Tom Brady is ridiculous. I agree.
He's the number 1 quarterback right now in the league. I mean, you know. Stokes.
What you talking about that, man? It's about time for for Derek Carr to to come back to earth. So I'm hoping that happens this week. Hope it happens this week. But enough about the pain of what we had. Obviously, we talk in detail about the Eagles. Let's talk in detail about the Cowboys' loss. So, Tone, that defense looked a little suspect last week, primarily when it comes to the run defense, because the biggest issue from last year from y'all was the run defense. It looks like it kind of snuck up again. Now, I only watched part of the game and then all the highlights. What happened?
Yeah, like you just said, like the defense, they ain't gonna play. They just didn't execute. You know what I mean? They ran out of obviously they ran the rock. They converted on like they first, I think, 5 drives of the game. You know what I mean? It was just like no the schemes was there. There was just like New Orleans was just hitting on everything. You know what I mean? Running the ball. You know what I mean? They was just hitting on all cylinders and we wasn't. And then then on the offensive side, we was getting down. In the territory, but field goals ain't gonna win you the game. You know what I mean? Especially when your defense is not, stopping anybody. They giving up, touchdowns. You know what I mean? 3 ain't going, make it. So, it was a big difference. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, from week 1 to week 2. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? As far as the play goes, you know what I mean? So we get the bounce back this week. You know what I mean? Against a good Baltimore team, I think, even though they 0-2. You know what I mean? But we know what LeBar and that team could bring. So this is a great test for us coming off of that game. You know what I mean? Getting the doors blown off of us. You know what I mean? To see where we really at. So you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm glad we got that shit out the way. You know what I mean? Early. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? To see how that shit feel. And you know what I'm saying? Like shit, just like y'all gotta tighten up, we gotta tighten up. You know what I mean? Because that was a poor lackluster effort. You know what I'm saying? From the defense. So you know what I mean? We turn that shit around this week, man. Get it going and sorry, gotta be Mr. Jackson. We gonna be for real. You know what I'm saying? We switching that on him and on turn the tables, man, and bounce back.
Ty's like
hope
kicking
so,
the
man.
always in the 4-4. All I heard was Papa, don't hit me no more.
Yo, it was 35 zip halftime. 35 zip halftime.
What game
All
was that?
touchdowns.
35 to zip?
Dallas game. Not to
35-0?
zip 30. They scored 30. They scored
Uh,
35 in the first half. I'm talking
right,
about.
right. Yeah,
They
yeah, yeah,
went
yeah. Hey,
crazy.
listen. Hey, listen.
Sheesh.
That they did. That they did. You know what I'm saying? Ain't overlooking that. Ain't you know what I'm saying? Nothing to say about that. Defense was poor. Defense was poor last week. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna win a game if you can't stop nobody. You know what I'm saying? On any possession. And like I said, and then when your offense get down, you know what I mean, and only kicking field goals is a recipe for disaster. You know what I mean? And
Right.
that's what
Then they
happened.
playing
So
from behind, so it's all
yeah. So you
passing.
right, right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? A lot of situations change, running games gets taken out, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So, and then them being able to run the ball in the second half kill the clock. You know what I'm saying? It just with even enough time to even, come back or enough possessions, I should say. So, you know what I mean? Just got to be better, yo. You got to be better than, you know what I'm saying, that effort. You know what I mean? We put out there. Shit, we ain't going to play Alvin Kamara every week, but, you know what I'm saying? We got some good backs, obviously, in the near future that we can't let go crazy like that. You know what I mean? A la, Derrick Henry, who we about to face. So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like I said, tighten up, man. Go to drum boys, man. But you know what I mean? I ain't worried. I ain't hitting the panic button. You know what I'm saying? Already, like some fans would do. You know what I mean? Trying to come out this week. You know, like I said, just got to play better.
Yo, I literally had someone, an Eagles fan, walk over to me, and hey, look, you know how sometimes, like, man, sometimes I hate us, sometimes I hate some Eagles fans because they irritate the mess out of me. The person
Right.
walked over to me and said, "Yeah, I think the season's over." I'm like, "We're 1-1. What are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about? It's over. It's the same. I see the same thing I saw last year."
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
okay.
"Come on." They won. Like, it's cool. I remember when we hit 10 wins, we had one loss last year. That's the same. Like, come on now. Like, let's just stop. Just stop. But anyway,
It's
yeah,
it's not even that, and I'm glad you brought that up. Due to the fact that one, we were missing the top receiver. I mean, obviously, like the thing that happened last week was specifically to me was the defense, honestly, because
yeah,
at no point in time during the game, the Falcons were like, damn, like when the team is getting dominated, far as from the defense, and they got that startled look, like, damn, like it's nothing we could do. Like we trying to drive, we're trying to get some yards, and everything just defense just shutting it down. They were like, you could tell the look on their face was like more frustrating because like Bijan was like this close to breaking off some bigger runs,
yeah.
and they were like just off just a little bit. And then when they got the ball back, when they were down 6, they were just like, all right, man, this is our final chance to get it right. And they put it together right away because there was no pressure at all. It was one sack from an interior lineman. It was a Milton that got the sack. And other than that, it was like, yo, we're able to do what we want. They kept running to the outside, was killing us. Them bouncing outside, running us, running the rock. And again, going back to that, what you were saying with the fans, like some people already kind of like jumping off the bandwagon and stuff like that. And it's like, bro, the team traveled from Brazil, so you had traveling implications. In addition to that, your top receivers out, and did the team play horrible or was it just a few things? I think honestly, like he catch that ball, everybody like, yo, they trusted their players, they were aggressive, they played to win, they won the game. Hurrah! Everybody like Super Bowl. That's exactly what would happen. Instead, now everyone's jumping off the bandwagon, and then they'll be back if they get on a win streak. So I'm glad you brought that up. But for those that are off the bandwagon right now, we'll welcome you back. You're just gonna have to, be on the back.
You
You
welcome
can't
it back.
ride the wave. Yeah, Larry's like, no, please don't come back.
No, you can stay off. If you're off the bandwagon now, stay off. Anyway,
People losing their
anyway,
mind over it, man. I'm like, is the team really playing that bad? It was literally 2 bad drives when he dropped it from a lack of execution from the offense that would have won the game, and then the final drive from Atlanta. Other than that, like they were really in full control of the game. They were playing aggressive. They didn't take a field goal earlier, which that obviously
that would
came
have
back
said
to
it.
bite them.
Yep.
And man, it's just I don't see like the super alarming panic button, as of right now. I think this week though is going to tell us a lot about this team due to the fact that they feel like they let each other down, and the coaching staffs like looking at each other like, whoa, like what just happened here? Because I mean, again, I'm 100% behind that play call, man. Like it was the right play call.
I'll say this. I'll say as far as on the play call, I ain't saying whether the play call was right or wrong. But what I say about the play call is if they would have ran the ball, right? Let's just say they don't get the first down. They run whatever they run off the clock. They call a timeout. They kick the field goal. It's 30 seconds left, right? I think with Atlanta not having any timeouts left, the defense is now playing the sideline. So they got to throw everything inside the line. And they don't need a field goal. They need a touchdown.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And just theoretically and statistically, teams don't normally do that, you know what I'm saying, quite often or easy for that matter. You would dare to caught the ball 1, 2 times in the middle of the field, and with the time when he ran out, or they would have just had to heave up a Hail Mary, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just think that the play call should have just been a run. Like I said, whether you got the first down or not, you know what I'm saying, or even get close enough to maybe attempt a tush push. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know what I mean, the play that y'all love to do. So, you know what I mean. Like I said, I'm not debating whether that was the right or wrong call. You know what I'm saying? Because of course he catches it. It's a first down. Game's over. You know what I
Right.
mean? This is a different conversation. I just think the dynamics of the game could have changed if they ran the ball, you know what I mean, on that fourth, that or third down to make it fourth down. And shit, they weren't stopping Saquon at all that night. You know what I mean? Even that last drive to get to where they got before they kicked that field goal, when he dropped the ball. The Atlanta knew they was running the ball and they had to stop the clock, and you know what I mean, he was doing it, but he was still getting 6, 7, you know what I mean, every time he touched the rock. So, you know what I mean? I would have just took my chances on running the rock. You know what I mean? And like I said, not getting the first down, running that time or getting that first down, and the game's over. You know what I mean?
So just in case, let's go over the rest of the surprising endings of the rest of week 2. Just kind of looking at this. Number one, uh, can you say that the Texans are for real, or the Bears aren't what we thought they were?
Kind of maybe a little bit of both, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Well, no, I ain't gonna say a little bit of both. It's definitely a lot of Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Being better. It's just that they crowned him. Because I guess because he had all the weapons. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course they do everything off of potential. And all right, that's cool. You know what I mean? We have to, I guess do that. And you know what I mean? Because of course, if he's playing at a high level with what he has, they should be better than what they're playing at. You know what I'm saying? But you got to give it time. You know what I mean? You got to give it time. He's a
Right.
rookie. He's still doing what he was fucking doing at USC. Even look at what CJ Stroud said to him after the game. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And he was mic'd up. He's like, look, bro. He's like, first off, stop holding the ball. You know what I mean? Stop holding the ball, man. Stop holding that rock. Get it out your hand. With the talent you have, you're going to be a problem. You got a great, career. You know what I mean? And they showed this one play. Like, dog, you're not at USC. You're not going to run to the outside and see a defensive lineman coming in and try to run back to the other side. Like, defensive lineman is hawking. You ain't got to worry about the linebacker, you know what I mean, now, running up on you. You got these D linemen, you know what I mean? And it's just like, bro, you're not going to be able to hold this rock and run around. Quarterbacks don't do that, in the NFL. They see the pressure, they going. They definitely not parlaying around, in the backfield. So they got to get that, together. Houston, like I said, they have, they on a up and coming rise, man. You know what I mean? To be one of those teams, you know what I'm saying? That's serious, like I said. So it's definitely both, I'd say, because you can see, Houston growing into that, that mode, you know what I mean, of being one of those teams, you know what I'm saying? And with CJ Stroud, the confidence and already the leadership it looks like he has, man. It's a good thing over there. I'll say they got in Houston for sure.
Mm-hmm. Next game to kind of look at, are the Buccaneers for real? No, it's
I mean, again, man. Like, all right, so you play who's on your schedule. You know what I'm saying, and then you win the games you're supposed to win. Baker Mayfield's playing. He's playing well. You know what I'm saying, and of course, when anybody's quarterback plays well, man, 9 times out of 10 your team is doing well. So, um, He's just playing at a decent level, man. Getting the guys involved who he needs to, get involved with. Man, right now they 2-0. They playing the game, and let's he trying to shut it down. Stokes trying to shut it down. Is Seattle
Yeah.
serious, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, is Seattle really serious? No.
Yo, listen,
Out here,
they
man.
the Bucks beat Detroit, but when they beat the Eagles in the playoffs, everybody want to clown the Eagles like,
Uh-huh.
oh, that was just like what 3 games back, 4 games back. But now they for real now. They're the Bucks for real. Oh man,
So,
dude, it's weird. I'm looking at the standings. That's the weird part right now, because
yeah,
obviously the Bills, you can see that. But Pittsburgh is 2-0 at the top of the AFC North. Obviously, Houston, that's the one that I think everybody would have picked anyway. Houston Texans. The Chargers are in the top of that division, AFC West 2-0, above KC as of right now in the standings. And then you got the Commanders
yeah,
because they beat a division opponent in the Giants. And then you have Minnesota Vikings at 2-0 with Sam Darnold. And then you have obviously New Orleans and the Bucks 2-0 each. And those stinking Seahawks for Stokes, as of right now, they're 2-0. That's the division leaders right now. That's crazy.
Hey, man, listen, it ain't how you start, it's how you finish, man. Look at what KC did last year. They was dropping everything, and they was saying they was this and that, and what did they do? So, you know what I mean? Like, all right, like I said, you play who you play on your schedule. You get the dubs. If your quarterback's playing well, 9 times out of 10, you're going to win. So, that's cool. You know what I mean? That's cool right now. You know what I mean? For everybody. Hey, we get to week 10, and these same teams still on top of the division, then that's another question. You know what I'm saying? Then that's another discussion. So, hey, we revisit this in a couple weeks for sure.
absolutely.
I feel like too, these teams that didn't take the training camp serious and didn't play their players, that's why you having all these injuries. That's why you're having, miscues and things not going like how they should, because everyone's still trying to get in that flow. You know what I mean? Just because the first 2 games they played in meaningful snaps have been during regular season. So, you got some of that too. You got guys that weren't even there because of contract negotiations and a lot of things like that. And now you're kind of seeing that, surface right before our eyes due to the fact that these are the first meaningful snaps that they're taking. So we'll definitely see. I mean, I personally like to break the season down in quarters, first quarter, second quarter, at the half, and see where that team's at. And I feel like, that's probably where we're gonna get, closer to that mid halfway point. We'll be able to tell who's for real or not.
Well, to your point, Joe, about quarterbacks or just people coming into the season and taking meaningful snaps game one. They made a point about Bryce Young, him getting benched or whatever, right? Over in Carolina. So what they said with him was that they played him one game in the preseason, and they said it was the last game of the preseason against, I think they were playing the Bears, and they was like that. Everybody who he played against and that first team defense is not even on the regular, roster for that team that they played. They all practice squad players. And what he did was he drove Carolina down. They scored a touchdown. They gave him high fives all on the sideline and sat him down. Right. So they thinking like, okay, we got a good drive in. He scored a touchdown. And I guess they thought that was all the confidence he needed, going into the season. But then when he's played real defenses, real, number ones, he struggled these first 2 games. They made the point about Derek Carr. They made a point about CJ Stroud in the preseason. They both played in 2 games, and they both played 2 series to open up like the 2 games that they played. And they was like, and you can tell their play is a little bit different, than the quarterbacks who haven't seen any action in preseason whatsoever. So in a nutshell, man, I'm either thinking that you just going to have to either get rid of preseason entirely and then everything just be the games, or these guys going to have to start like, I forget who it was. It might have been Shannon Sharp. Was like, these guys don't play with the fear of that they're going to get injured and not be able to play, in the regular season. But as we're seeing, all the notable people who are getting hurt don't play in the preseason. They're getting hurt once game 1 happens. Like, look at everybody who shut down, man. There's so many injured, guys. Yeah, they're not out for the year, but they're banged up. They get these 4-week injuries because they don't want to go hard, in the preseason or or even in practice, not showing up to training camp. Your timing's off. Like, in football, you need training camp and you need all of that work because in football on the off season, these dudes don't play or train with one another. They all go to their respective probably homes, they vacation, They do like probably some family things. You think about maybe basketball when these dudes training, a lot of these dudes work out together in the offseason nowadays. Like, we see so many, open runs where, it's like 50 NBA players in that joint. So at least they all hooping together, you know what I'm saying? But NFL guys, they practicing by themselves. They got trainers by themselves. They got different weight, training sessions. Food, like nothing's together until training camp starts. And the first two, like Joe was saying, you want to break the season down in quarters, you can tell. Like you'll see teams start to bring it on week 4, week 5, week 6, because they didn't start playing together, now. They build that routine. That's why I think like last year, man, with Dak not playing and then Gallup being hurt when he came up, they never built, any kind of type of rhythm like last year. You know what I mean? Like it was just like the timing be so off when these guys don't want to practice or play, in the preseason. So I think it's just a disservice to themselves, as a player. And then it affects your team if you start out, wrong. So yeah, these guys, I'm glad Jamar brought that up, about Jamar Chase. You can see his antics is now starting to get in the way of this contract. Doing things that, you never seen him do. He don't want to talk about certain things. Him with Joe Burrow, he pushed him, you know what I'm saying? Or pushed his arm off of him in the game, like just causing controversy or they're going to ask you about it, after the game. Like, hey, we see you and Joe, you're like, what y'all talking about? What was said? He mad about this contract, you know what I mean? And ain't nobody could bring to the table, man. Why not just pay this guy? I don't get why these teams do this stuff, man. And I ain't just, saying it because he don't play, but because we did it with CeeDee Lamb. Like, there's no way that you could just let these guys, don't not pay them. They're going to get the money, whether it's from you or somebody else. So why not it be you? Get in front of that, have him in camp, have him build these relationships and this rapport with the quarterbacks and get going. Don't wait till week 3. It could be over by then. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So just kind of piggyback on going back to his statements. I need to be on the panel. I need to make a return. Bro, last year, when I invited you to go back on because you said Super Bowl and you disappeared.
That's why he can't. That's why he can't be on the panel. That's why he can't be on the panel because he made that prediction. That's why he can't come back on the panel.
Super Bowl. He got 2 years left.
I believe he asked who's the top leader in passing, right?
I have Brock that answer.
It's Brock Purdy.
It was actually Geno Smith after week 1.
Oh, it's 550 yards for Brock Purdy in 2 games. He's the top one. And then touchdowns is Derek Carr or hold up. Derek Carr and Baker Mayfield with 5 apiece tutties. That's crazy.
Yo, little Larry, why we keep talking about this stuff?
Yeah.
He's saying, I'm saying just for week 2.
Oh, for week 2. Why is just week 2 important? Like, if that means you already know the answer. It's probably Geno Smith, but I'm gonna look it up anyway. Okay.
It is. I just looked it up. It is Geno Smith.
Wait, what was his question about Geno Smith? What? Who had the most passing yards week 2?
Just for week 2, I'm thinking he's asking for the whole year.
Who was the best?
He's not the best quarterback in the year. He's not even. Bro, he's not even in the top 3 for 2 full games. Like,
wait, what was his stat line? What was his numbers? What was Geno Smith
for this week? 327 yards and 1 touchdown.
So he hype about the passing yards.
And they played the Patriots, bro.
And
like,
then they go to overtime.
Come on. Yeah, overtime. So he played an extra full quarter, and you're trying to flex on him because He got your extra for a whole damn quarter. He had 5 quarters. He should have damn been the freaking top quarterback. What's wrong with you, bro? Yo, take him off the damn comments. Damn.
Let alone
Damn,
the
make it
panel.
make sense,
Yeah.
Stokes. Damn.
Let alone him being on the panel. Yeah, take him out the comments.
Let me
call Kirk Cousins. Really?
Kurt had one. Let me call Kurt.
Yo.
Not to mention, you didn't even have your running back, Walker. You didn't even have your running back, Kenneth Walker. So that means that we're going to be heavy passing anyway because you ain't have your running back. Like, what are you talking about right now, bro?
Boy, he went at it with the Patriots. Okay.
No, I'm about to, what the hell are you talking about, bro?
Yeah.
They won't get you on the panel.
Oh man, no.
On the panel.
I could have seen if you was like, yo,
in the
4 touchdowns, 350 yards in 4 quarters. This man had 5 quarters and threw 1 touchdown. And you want to come on the podcast and talk about, oh, who was the number 1 quarterback week 2? Get the hell out of here, bro.
For the most yards, though, right? For the
yeah. Oh my god! All right, man. I gotta leave it alone. Stokes, we appreciate you.
Eagles can't relate. Dog.
Eagles can't relate. Oh my god, this dude. Yo, Stokes just decided to be a pompous ass on the damn podcast. Okay, let's go.
Yo, he hyping squad too and
yo, Jarrell, let me call D. McKirk. Really?
Oh, man.
Hey, yo,
that's the first time that ball beat us in like 10 years.
Yo, and you know
it's
what's
the first
crazy,
time you won the night game.
Yeah, I know, right? That's crazy. You know what's crazy, yo? That boy had the nerve to text me, dog. After the Cowboys game, this guy, he really
texted you.
He telling you are over there, dog. I said, get the fuck out of here. You know, they're gonna send me a picture of Geno Smith. So I need a quarterback like that. I said, what?
Yeah.
I said, yo, these Seattle fans or these other fans, they tripping, yo. They tripping. He beat the Niners in prime time.
I can't even entertain it anymore. Stokes is trolling. He's just trolling.
All I don't want to happen. Hey, Stokes, week 9, just make sure you on the episode week 9. You know what I'm saying? And we'll see if he be, you know what I mean, gloating Geno Smith, you know what I mean, at that. Geno, yeah. When he was at West Virginia, that was the only time he was good. Get out, Geno, get out of here, man.
Yeah. I'm talking about Kurt last year.
We understood you.
All right.
He said, "Yo, what's week
9?
What's
week 9?
End of your season.
When y'all be 3-6, nigga. That's what's gonna be week 9. Watch. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, what's week 9? Huh? You thought that was a special game or something?
Yo, Tone, let me call Derek Brady.
I can't do it.
I'm trying to understand that.
He called it Derek Carter.
Wait a minute. This dude's really flexing about his team. When they played week 1, they played Denver. Then you played the Patriots. Like, come on, bro. Like, oh my god.
Who they play Sunday?
This Sunday. Hold on. Let me look it up. Oh, now I'm gonna keep an eye on.
I'm sure he know. Stokes, type it up. Who y'all play, bro?
They're playing the Dolphins. So look at another gift.
Right.
Hawk two-less Miami Dolphins team you playing.
Watch he go crazy, bro. Watch he be like, they still got Tyreek Hill. Like, who gonna throw it to him?
Right.
Yo, Geno the mechanic is wild, dog.
Don't lose. Yo, don't lose to Miami without Tua, bro.
Dog, Geno used to change oil at Jiffy Lube.
Yeah, Ty crazy, yeah. Yeah,
Yo, yo. You go get some
Yeah.
spark plugs for Gino. Go get some spark plugs from Gino. Gino's Automotive. Yo, get out of here.
Oh man.
Like, nah, it's the alternator.
Those
It's the
shit wild,
alternator,
bro.
alternator.
you need a new suspension belt, man. You know?
Yeah, suspension belt.
Yo, said your boy was a mechanic, bro.
Need to change your
Yeah.
oil freeze. Yo, what?
Yo.
Got cooked, bro. Did you watch the game? I don't. Hold on. Why are we arguing about the Cowboys, bro? What are you talking about, bro? Yo, this dude.
That's because you making these claims that y'all good and y'all ain't. Come on, bro. Stop it, man. You don't even really believe what you're saying right now. You just typing.
Yeah, yes, he is.
Yeah.
No, you haven't called off.
Yeah, you should be embarrassed that y'all beat Denver and New England and you talking heavy.
Yo. Oh, please. I can't wait, man. Fast forward 9 weeks, like Tone said. They're gonna get a gift too, man. Playing Miami without Tua. You better win.
Yeah, who Miami backup? Who they backup quarterback? Yo,
That
Yo,
dude's
Ty
trash.
said Seattle
That
would be
dude's
3
3-13.
and 30, right? With the first pick in the draft, the 26th draft. They gonna select Shador. They gonna replace Gino with Shador.
Nah, Gino going ball out. He was actually born in Miami too, so he going back to Miami to play them. So, he gonna be
Skylar Thompson, the GOAT. You're already goating these people?
He said Geno Smith Hall of Fame and shit.
That's why I'm saying. That's why we can't.
Oh no, they playing in Seattle, not Miami. All right.
Skylar Thompson, the GOAT. Very goating these people.
There.
Man, just like Joel said, man, stop putting his comments up, man.
Next topic. I can't do it no more.
I
He had some legs and some substance. Like I would have been like, all right, he has a point. But bro, like legitimately, like there's really nothing to hang your head on, man. Jeez.
At least not yet. You know what I mean? He talking heavy.
Like, bro.
Yo,
5 quarters, 327, 1 touch.
So he's like
what are you
this.
talking about?
So I know you came here for an oil change, but
he wiping the grease
is leaking into your tires. So you gotta change your alternator.
He trying to get more money. He trying to get add on charges.
Maximize it,
yeah. Your seatbelt button don't click. You know what I'm saying? I gotta change the washer fluid.
And every time I turn on your car, wheel fall off. You know, you gotta change it.
They got a janky mechanic. He got a janky mechanic. He cut out a hole on his faucet. He gotta start that joint like the Flintstones. Yo, Gino.
Yeah. Yabba dabba do. You got yabba dabba do your car. You got yabba dabba do it to get it started.
Yo, watch them be on next week when they beat Miami. They're gonna beat Miami with a quarterback named Skylar Thompson. That's the dude's name.
Yo, they
better be on the horn right now with Ryan Tannehill. Like, please come back to Miami where you started. Like I don't even know why they haven't made that call. I mean, at this point, you might as well go get Joe Flacco off the couch or something.
Right? Yeah.
Shit, damn.
Yeah.
Like,
and if they lose to Miami, watch it. And if they lose to Miami, watch Stokes don't show up next week.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm gonna call him personally.
Yo, they lose. We're gonna invite him on the band on that.
Yeah. Hey, you want to be the special guest?
Yo, I'm gonna send him the email invite. You've been invited. GNT Sportstalk this week.
He's gonna say he gotta work. You're like, nah, I gotta work that night. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
My mechanic told me I got to bring the
Yeah.
car.
I got a scheduled appointment with Gino.
Gino fix him.
I'll be there after Gino changed my oil.
He said my oil filter fell off, so I got to.
Yo, a lot of shit falling off, Gino. What you doing? Yo, Gino ain't shit as a mechanic, dog. Everything falling off.
Yo, they got the 4:00 game. So at around 8:00, Larry, you send them to save the date for next Wednesday's podcast. That's what you do. Like, yo, before you plan anything, save the date.
Tell that nigga to request. He got requests off of work and everything. Nigga, I'm gonna call out for you. You know what I'm saying?
You got plenty of time. You don't gotta unload that truck. You be all right.
Right.
Show up at 8:05.
We get a holiday pay. You know what I'm saying? Tell you get a holiday pay.
We won't even keep you on the drum long, bro. 10 minutes.
Right.
You killed Joe for the first 10 minutes.
Right.
Oh man.
I don't even know why.
Yeah,
I'm
glad you.
Can you
I'm
look
glad
it?
you called him mechanic. I'm glad you did. Now he is a mechanic. That's what he did. That's what Gino. That's what Gino Smith is, man. He's
Yo, the funny part, when she said it, I don't know about you guys, but I like visualized it. And you know how the mechanic always has that button up and the tag Gino. Like, that's all. That's the shit I kept like picturing. I'm like, yo, Ty, crazy.
Yeah.
Yo,
soon as she said it, I said, I just visualize, like that navy blue John they always have on. Gino on an angle and shit. Like, that's the only thing that I could think of. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, yo, Ty, crazy.
Yo, it is mechanics. It is mechanics named Gino.
Yo.
You seen that John before? You seen that name on the tag before?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's what. As soon as she said it, I don't know what your mom. I was just thinking like, yo, that's funny.
I've seen that. Like I've seen that somewhere before.
Right. Yeah.
He can work at Pet Boys. He can work at Pet Boys, man.
The only other thing he's missing, I can just see him like this.
Yeah. With a cigarette.
Yeah. Or the chewing tobacco, like yeah.
See, look, your alternator is leaking into your operator.
Like I ain't know my alternator had fluid in it.
Oh my god, yeah. Sheesh.
Yo, Gino,
I'm telling you, bro.
Hey, yo.
Your car won't start because the oil keeps filling up in your front tire.
Hey, yo, what's crazy about this is this ball team sitting at 2-0, but he getting cooked right now.
Only in GNT Sportstalk. You run it on. Your team ain't great.
His team better than us right now, but where he go? He ain't commenting no more.
No,
he had to go get his. He had to go take his car to get air in the tire. Yo, Gino, hook me up, bro. Yo,
he said,
man.
I'll get
cooked. I'm getting cooked. I'm not Gino.
Yeah. You said week 2 top quarterback. Who is that? Gino the mechanic.
He said, how am I getting cooked? I'm not Gino. You brought him up.
He said he's laughing with us. Okay. Yeah. Laugh to stop him crying, bro.
That's great.
He's like, I know you came in here. I know. You thought you was going to go and get the stuff fixed, but I can't help you just this week.
Oh, damn, man. That's funny, yo. That's funny as shit.
I didn't know you knew when the car was going to fall.
Yeah.
It's okay.
That boy. Bring it back to me tomorrow. I got you.
Lock him out of the way, man. He got me off this thing up. All right. Oh God. Okay, I stopped, Ty. I stopped.
Oh man.
Oh man. It's always the alternator. Always, bro.
Always.
It's always. It's all.
Because you think about it, that's
always
what
alternator.
yo, because you could get away with that. Because the alt is, you know what I'm saying, the important part of the car. That, you know what I'm saying, if that joint ain't working, you know they're going to run. So you can always use that as an excuse of something fucked up. Like, yeah, the alternator, man. Oh, they ain't your battery. It's your alt.
It worked. That I give you back the goat back. Thank you. I give. Thank you, Ty. The alternator. The alternator is messing up the fan belt. Alternator connected to the fan belt. Fan belt connected to the.
Yeah.
Okay. Stop. Okay. All right.
Regroup.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Okay. They go back thanks to the Seattle.
That was like
saw
a
how serious we got
compliment
real
and
quick.
a dig real quick.
So hold on. So we have numerous names. No thanks to Gino the mechanic. Thanks, Gino Mechanic. So we got Gino the mechanic, and we got Solar Kurt. We gonna have all these names for all these quarterbacks. Hey Yasmin, thanks for joining up and thanks for laughing.
What it do?
Oh man,
Yo, that was just. Thanks, Stu. This boy brought the biggest laugh to the show, dog.
Oh God.
This is gonna be in the archives for top 20th moment of year 2, bro. He done
Yo,
made the cut. He done made the cut.
Because he's shitty. So he needs to-
Come on, bro. Stop it, man. Stop it, yo. Because Geno Smith ain't any better than Dex. Stop it, bro. Stop it.
My man wished Dak was over there, and I'm not even a Dak fan. I can't stand the man.
Stop it.
But you gotta worry about that. He's gonna be there for another 10 years. Oh, God. All right, so let's alternate ourselves out of this conversation. Let's go.
Four,
get ready.
Four more. Next topic. Four more. That was the next topic.
4 more. Yes, 4 more? Absolutely. Okay. Thanks. Talking about 4 more. All right, so we won't make these last comments extremely long. Pause. The magic number. I said pause, man. I said it nice and early, Tone. Fix your face. Okay, so the Philadelphia Phillies. I didn't check the score yet.
I'm checking
of the game for right now. You checking it
tied
now?
up. Tied up top of the 8th, 1-2-1.
Okay,
hold
so
up. Man, I should turn that. I gotta turn that on. Hold up.
So right now the Phils, minus the game that they're playing right now, it's the magic number is 4 games. They're 4 games away from officially clinching the NL East. Officially clinching 4 games. Now, naturally, they don't have to win all 4 games. That's just their magic number. So we talking 4 games. Either the Mets keep losing, combination of us winning, but I mean, we can actually be looking at the NL East champions probably within the next week. So, and it's funny because the exciting part of that, number one, well, of course, it's the Phils. It's the Phils. We're always going to be rooting for the Phils. We need them to do well because it's the Phils. And all of a sudden now, Bryce is now hitting. All of a sudden, Schwarber is now hitting. All of a sudden, Turner's hot. Bramuto just came back. He smacked. So, man, the Phils look good. But what I'm excited for, it's going to be more dimensions time for your boys. More times the dimensions. So here's the thing, right? The further the Phils get in this playoff run, the more you get to see these beautiful faces together with y'all beautiful faces and dimensions watching the Phils play whomever. So go ahead. Magic number 4. I need to find this camera right. Magic number 4. So hopefully the Phils going to pull this game off tonight. then we're looking at 3 games, and man, we're right there. And we play the Mets next.
Okay,
play the
there
Mets.
we go. There we go.
So we can officially demolish and trash every kind of like obstacle that they had the whole entire year just within this next week. So that's fantastic. So I know that was the one subject we had to talk about. What was the other one? Oh, that
Did
was it.
everything else. NFL recap. We hit the
Yo,
stadium.
what about last week's games that we picked? And we gonna pick some more games this week?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we can do that. I can yeah, go ahead. I'm pulling it up now. So that definitely Tone won last week because
Yes, he did.
But I think the games. What was the games? The games we picked though.
all right. So
we picked
the Thursday night you took Buffalo, we took Miami. Hold on. Man, where does it go? Obviously we took the Eagles, but you took the Eagles too.
I did.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then you took Dallas. We all took Dallas. So we lost that. Me and Larry went like 0 for 4. What was the last game? The 4 o'clock game. Hold on.
We was the 4th. No. We played that one.
See, he gave me the on up here, but
Was it the Kansas City game?
yeah, but we all picked Kansas City for that.
Right.
Yeah. So
Whoa,
you went 2-2. We went 1-3. Me and Larry went 1-3.
All right, so starting off well already, Tone.
Right.
So wait, did we do week 1?
We never did with week 1.
We didn't do week 1. All right.
Right.
All
we
right.
was at so
Was
we was at
Dimensions.
Dimensions.
All right.
We did the show. We didn't pick the games. We went right to Dimensions on that Friday. But this week we got New England versus the New York Jets Thursday night.
Just at home.
Gotta go with the Jets.
Right.
The favorite. Gotta go with the favorite.
Same here.
We're gonna go 4 o'clock game. Let me pick the best one. Seattle versus Miami. No, I'm just joking. Honestly, we got a couple
good ones.
Dallas versus Baltimore or San Fran versus the Rams. That's the 2 we got. I mean,
now see, San Fran banged up, and then obviously, Rams missing their top 2 receivers actually,
same
right?
thing, yeah. That's I mean,
it's gonna be whoever want that for real. Whoever play well on that.
Not only that, you got McCaffrey still out, so San Fran is
they might be in Struggleville.
Yep.
And is in Los Angeles, so
I mean, is that the game we going by?
I mean, if y'all want to pick both, because then there's 2 Monday. There's a Sunday night game,
Why they got 2
Kansas
Monday
City,
night
Atlanta,
games?
and then there's 2 Monday night games. So Bengals, Washington, Buffalo.
And nobody want to watch the Washington game. That's why.
Right.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud?
And then who else is it? Buffalo and who?
Jacksonville. In Buffalo.
That should be maybe the game we choose.
All right. So we going to the 4 o'clock game. We doing Dallas, Baltimore, or San Fran, Los Angeles.
I think the Dallas Ravens
Baltimore.
game is a good game pick.
Okay, give me Baltimore. I mean, if Alvin Kamara did that, like, what do you think King Henry gonna do?
Right? Yeah, no, it ain't gonna be a repeat. It ain't gonna be repeat. It ain't gonna be repeated history.
I don't even think it's gonna be him. I think it's gonna be Lamar. Lamar gonna have like
that's what I'm saying.
So yeah,
we're gonna run a spy. We're gonna run a spy.
Here we go.
Because we ran a spy. We ran a spy week 1.
So you got Baltimore.
Definitely going. Hell no. The Cowboys gonna tell you. I'm telling you, man. Cowboys can play Lord Jesus, man. Pick $1, bro.
Cool. All right, y'all got Baltimore. Who you got, Larry? Larry frozen.
Yo.
Froze. Yo, why he froze like that though? What's going on?
Well, they said, didn't they just give him his GOAT status back? And
Yo, he just got the GOAT status. Look, he's frozen, and he looks like the guy from the commercial. Clear eyes for red eyes. Like, bro. I gotta keep going because I don't know when he's coming back. We just gotta keep grinding him up about this photo, bro.
Yo.
He looked like he was about to say Baltimore.
Yeah, wait. He didn't give his pick, right? He didn't give his pick.
I think he was going. I mean, look at his lips. It look like Baltimore.
He said, look at his lips.
Yeah, it don't look like he's gonna say Dallas, Baltimore.
Damn, where you at, cat? Yo,
what's going on?
Tonight not his night, bro.
Yo,
Tonight just not.
This is the epic. Yo, epic
He
look.
had
He's
to
coming
open
back
up-
on a whole other screen. Yeah, and he kicks us out, and it's over. Oh my god.
Nah, we're back. We're good. What happened? I have no idea what happened. That was weird. I can
Yo,
What the hell is going on, Captain?
look, he's stuck again.
Yo, this episode 60 is
Yo,
crazy,
yo, and look, he still can't get on.
bro.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Yo, he must got internet. He got internet issues over that, John. Dog. It's whippy. It's whippy.
You
acting up.
got Baltimore or Dallas? That's all we need to know.
Yo, text your picks, bro. Just text us your picks, man. Or comment on
Baltimore
the
is
screen.
clear cut, dog. Thank you, Stokes, for confirming for him. All right, and then we going with Jacksonville, Buffalo. I got Buffalo, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Josh Allen again.
Oh, hold up. We forgot Kansas City, Atlanta Sunday night game.
I'm gonna go KC.
yo, y'all seriously can't hear me?
Yeah,
Oh,
now we can.
can. Now we can.
You see it?
We see he was frozen
Dog,
for a minute, man.
Oh,
You gotta go back. You gotta go back and watch this episode. I mean, there was some very nice things said about you.
you know what?
There's some very nice things said about you. Yeah, what's
So
going
you
on
do
over there, Cat?
You do have Baltimore, right? We just
I
want to
do
make
have
sure.
Baltimore.
All right,
Yeah.
KC
Okay.
or Atlanta Sunday night.
Atlanta.
Oh,
You
there
got
you go.
you got Atlanta.
I'm going to try Atlanta because I know
Okay.
y'all picked KC. I need to go
Yeah.
ahead and pick up a game.
All right, and then Buffalo and Jacksonville.
Buffalo.
All right, cool. They locked in. We is on record.
There you go. Yeah, he's crazy. Think really? Either he's talking about me crazy or something y'all said was crazy. I don't know what the heck happened there. That's crazy.
Yo, man, you
Never
came
happened
on.
before.
What did it say? Refs going to the game for KC. I can't vote Atlanta. Yo, let's talk about. That was a pass interference, man. That was a call that they could have made, man. I don't see why everybody up in arms about that. Like he contacted me before the ball got there.
Yes, he did.
I don't like. That's what I'm saying. What if you talk? Even if they say pass interference, the illegal contact of a receiver within 5 yards. Like there was a foul there. Like I don't know why people going crazy about that.
I agree. I definitely agree. No, it definitely wasn't.
Now, do they have they been catching breaks lately? Yes, but like that one Sunday, nah, that was a foul. That was
an easy pass interference.
right.
Easy
Come on.
Yeah, I didn't understand the problem with why everybody's beefing about that one either. That call was bad though. The whole night was bad. No, that call was not bad.
No, it wasn't. It came at obviously a bad opportune time. You know what I mean? For them, but no, that was a penalty. That's not. We're arguing that, right? That would be the point that we're debating whether it's a foul or not, right? Not.
And that was a foul.
Right.
The man jumped over his back. Like, it was. That wasn't Fugazi. That was a good call.
I just hope not to hear ineligible man downfield. Oh my God, bro.
I'm so sick of that.
Bro, I really feel like that is a tool to control these betting lines, bro. Because that shit impacts a game big time, bro. Like, you could damn near have an ineligible man downfield at every single damn play,
I think,
bro.
dog.
I really think it's a tool for them to control these lines. Like, I'm dead serious, bro. I was saying, like, yo, this shit's crazy. Like, I'm gonna start paying a little more attention to it during other games. Obviously, I'm probably a little biased since it was getting called regularly. You know what I mean? So
Now, if you're talking about the one with the
that
Eagles
one,
game,
Jalen, that was crazy.
that was
That's
swag.
pure emotion, like, bro, like it ain't that deep, but whatever. And the one, I mean, it was against Atlanta when Drake London did the gun thing
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the air,
yeah. He needed to get fouled.
and he
Yeah,
got flagged for it. I was
yeah.
like, I don't even think it was necessary, but it's like, bro, you taking a lot of the fun out the game, but it does condone violence, and that's something we do not condone here on GNT Sports. Make that very clear. But then on the flip side, you got Devontae Smith and AJ Brown with the bad boys gun thing celebration. So it's like, damn if you do, damn if you don't, or if they don't catch on to it. But I think it was
Now,
the act of like, da, 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 like what he was doing.
now, is that what AJ and Devontae's doing? Because I thought that was
Yeah,
trying
it's the
to.
scene from Bad Boys where Will Smith and Martin Lawrence are back to back
Right.
and shooting at the ops, as the young people say.
No, I thought because the first game was in Brazil, that was just acting like the statue.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was.
So here's the thing, right? If you was to ask them, they would say it was them acting like the statue.
Yeah,
But
okay.
in all reality, it's probably the Bad Boys thing.
Right. Yep. The helmet was
Oh.
coming off. It did come off though, bro. It was in the process of coming off, and he actually did end up like throwing it off, but it was
coming off.
in root of that. Yeah.
Pause. I don't want to see Tone's face. Pause.
Every time Tone goes like this, I'm like, oh yeah, got him.
His pause meter is always on. It's always on.
Yo, he was out. He was out, man. Come on.
Oh God,
yeah,
he's
go
locked
back.
into the game. He was out. He was out. All right, so let's go ahead and close this out. What a fun episode. Look, just in case for our Instagram guys, our Instagram family, I apologize 100% because once again, I think I'm having computer issues. This daggone. I got MacBook Pro and it's acting like it's a MacBook false. So I apologize. My Instagram family couldn't get a chance to actually see y'all guys comment the way they y'all guys normally do and like I normally do. So I apologize to y'all guys.
And we couldn't see nothing. You couldn't see nothing, no activity from him?
Nah, it was on there, but when I was swiping back over to the main screen, it backed it out. So when it backed it out, pause. When it backed out of that screen, it naturally knocks you out from that portion. So you can't bring that portion back in on screen. I'm fixing it. Yeah, I'm gonna have a good bounce back next week. I don't know that.
Cap struggling, bro.
I am not struggling. What are you talking about? I'm good.
No, dog. You went from like being froze. Then you was two of you on the screen. You cloned yourself.
Yeah.
Like, dog, I don't know what you was out this joint doing, man. But the night was not.
I don't like it, man.
Dog. You shot 4 for 28 tonight, dog. It's cool though. We still got the victory though. But you know what I mean?
I don't know. Okay.
You gotta have a triple double next week, bro. Like, come on,
no
man.
problem. I got you. I got you. I got my GNT family. I apologize. I got you. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to let go of my GOAT status no more. I got y'all. No worries. I got you. No sense. All right, so let's get ready to close this thing out. Yo, been on here for almost 2 hours. 1 hour, 49 minutes. What a great episode, man. What a great episode.
Dang, we doing it, man. We starting to talk a lot more now. We gotta shut up now. Huh? We gotta shut the hell up, man.
No, you know what it is just the involvement with everybody. And I mean, like it still felt like an hour, and then we look at the time, it's like, oh shit, it's almost 2. But shout out to you guys for participating as always, man. I mean, I'm closing my part out right now, Larry. But shout out to you guys for tuning in. Listen, bear with us. We in critical planning stages of a few big events that we got planned. Soon as the Phillies finalize with their stuff, and their schedule and their games, like we'll get that news to you. And we got some other things that we're working on behind the scenes. But shout out to you guys for hanging in there with us. Team Wi-Fi, yep, that's what Cap Larry's on today, and he's still frozen.
I'm not.
But
I am not.
yeah, as always, man. Yo, you good now? You good now? You got you. But
My Xfinity started exfoliating again. That's a
Xfinity.
Yo, no, my alternator went.
The alternator went. You need to call mechanic Gino, bro.
My Wi-Fi alternator went. You know.
Yo.
I'm sorry.
No, that's what happened. He called Gino over there to fix his alternator. He went and messed with his Wi-Fi box.
Yo.
he fixed the wrong shit.
He walked up to me. Where's Rag? I got good news and I got bad news.
Your car going to run, but your internet going to stink.
That thing done.
Oh man.
Yo, I love y'all guys. The comments, look, y'all make this show so much fun. Seriously, y'all make messed up situations funny. I like it. I absolutely like it. I'm sorry, Joel. You can finish what you were saying.
Oh, you good, man. I mean, look, man, it was a rare episode for you, man. That's all I gotta say. On the ride into work, man, you better listen to this. See, you, I'm like, what the hell? Oh,
man. Seriously, was I glitching the whole entire show or just towards the end?
Nah, man, you were.
Like dog, the whole show, bro. Like you was just bits and pieces. You was, you know what I mean? When we watch the playback, you'll see.
Right.
But I'm sure, like Stokes just said, man, it was still a fire episode. You know what I mean? You know, in the midst of all that, bro. You still, like I said, you was 4 for 28, bro. But you know what I mean? You had about 8 assists. You know what I mean?
He played good defense.
defense. Yeah, you know what I mean? You locked your guy up a little bit. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? A couple turnovers you had. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Me and Joe picked it up. You know what I mean? And scored for you, bro. So you good, man.
I can't believe this. Okay, no problem. I can't have the tech guy be messed up. The tech guy can't be messed up.
No, right. That's what I'm saying. Why you call it the tech guy? You can't be messed up. The tech guy can't have no issues.
Yo, so I think it was my Wi-Fi extended. It's funny. It's a whole bunch. I'm sitting like really thinking, what the heck happened? My camera don't want to connect to my joint. I'm just having a rough day when it comes to technology right now. I don't know what the heck's going on.
You are. Yeah.
Okay, whatever. I'll fix it. You ain't got to worry about it. Wi-Fi extender, brand new one, next week.
Let's go. Told you. You got to bounce back next week with that triple-double, bro. That's all.
That's not a problem. Oh, my goodness gracious. Yeah, it was, bro. Fire episode. I appreciate it.
Shout out to you, Darren, for participating, even though you're delusional. But it's all good.
100% delusional. And Jasmine, I appreciate you that's showing up as always. Yeah, I appreciate you, my dear.
Yes.
Where's the first lady at? She went ahead and stepped off. First lady, where you at?
You was freezing. She dipped out.
Yeah, right.
Like she wanted to be part of the messed upness that was going on. D-boy, appreciate you as well. And look, and everyone that was
Jackie chimed in.
Yeah, absolutely. Jackie definitely was there. Appreciate you. And hey, look, and everybody on Instagram, appreciate y'all as well. Any last words, Tone?
Well, of course, man. Thank y'all for tuning in for another episode, man. This was definitely a funny fire episode, man. You know what I mean? Both our teams, you know what I mean, came off a loss, so we had to talk about it, man. And like Joel said, man, we behind the scenes, you know, each and every day, you know what I mean, contacting one another, man, about, you know what I mean, different ideas and events and things that we got planned. So definitely stay tuned. You know, stay, you know what I mean, just following us, man. We got a lot of things that we're going to be doing, like I said, with the Phillies and, you know, a couple games that we got, you know, scheduled at the mentioned event. So follow the movement. We got a lot of things, you know, in store You know what I mean? Coming with different things, you know what I mean? Like I said, each and every week. We thank y'all for tuning in. We thank y'all to the ones who are subscribed. If you're watching this video and you're not, please hit that like, that comment. You know what I mean? Just share a comment, drop a comment, you know, share this page and definitely subscribe. You know what I mean? It goes a long way. So we thank y'all. We appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? See y'all next week. And I will see y'all for those who's popping out. You know what I'm saying? An event that I have every third Friday of the month. If y'all don't follow me now, please follow my Tony Promoter page. I have a show this coming Friday. You know what I mean? Laugh the pain away. Dope show we got going on. We got free wine down there. You know what I'm saying? And doors open up about 8 o'clock. You know what I mean? Show. The show will start a little bit after that. So, you know what I mean? Make sure y'all go get them tickets. Please. Hit that link in my bio. Go get them tickets. Tony Promoter. Laugh the pain away. See you this Friday. And every time we get it. There we go. There we go. There go the logo, man. My guy, Ken Jones, and the poet, Cousin Gary. Got a good thing going on down there, y'all. Please come down, support. Like I said, we do it every third Friday of the month. Free wine. Let's go. Ticket link in the bio. Let's go, y'all. Let's get it. And have a good night.
Now, shout out for you guys tuning in again. Bear with us. We got a lot of things that we're working on behind the scenes. As you already know, Bird Game checking out. Thanks for tuning in.
Hey, look, as I'm not frozen, which is a good thing, I just want to remind y'all guys something important. October 12th, just a reminder. October 12th, Juan will be fighting again, climbing up the ranks. So just a reminder, on October 12th, Juan will be having another bout. Please go out and support my man. Hey, look, I mean, he's not just he's not just like a good fighter. He's good at what he do. But yo, he's a good dude, man. So I mean, he's definitely one that, you know, you want to support. You know, you want to support the good one. He's a good man. Like, that's a good dude, man. So definitely go out, support him. Definitely go ahead and support him, just like we do. We definitely appreciate what he brings as a person. And you know what? You know, like I said, he's just a good brother, man. Seriously. So with that being said, look, I have nothing else to go ahead and say before I go ahead and you know, and freeze up again. Appreciate y'all guys so much for tuning in. Oh, rough time, I promise. The GOAT will be back. Stronger and better than ever. Oh
yeah, you gotta get that GOAT with you, man. Get that GOAT with you, man.
Yeah, this is terrible. All right, guys. God bless every single one of y'all. Until next time, we are officially out. Have a fantastic night. That still works at least. Did we get it from you, Tone? There you go. Bam.